Singapore does not have a strong connotation in any of the books, thus this word was specifically developed for the television series Outlander. Despite the fact that the majority of our protagonists are situated far from Singapore, during the American Revolutionary War, while the other two are on the other side of the world, I do have an intriguing notion that you might find interesting. I was able to infer what each of the season 7 episode titles told me about each episode, with the exception of Singapore. I have an intriguing theory you'll love as episode 5 draws near. I learned that Buck Mackenzie, Galis, and Dougal's son travel into the future to search for the Mackenzies by looking at what occurs at this point in the narrative of the Outlander books. Here is where I did stuff. When Buck first appears in Season 5, Graham McTavish played the character. A new book concerning Buck's journey to Lallybroch will be portrayed by beloved maid Marta this season, which may be related to the difficult journey Buck makes. New cast members have also been revealed for this season. He could visit the Mackenzies and cause disruption in Singapore, as the name implies. Do you recall what Jimmy stated in the last episode, as well? He began discussing mythical creatures that lived outside their home, one of which being a demon that resembled a horse's knuckle. Given that Buck claimed he fed the monster chips and biscuits out of concern that it would kidnap Mandy if he didn't, I believe he is exceptional. As a result, Episode 5 might present more proof that Buck is here, and Episode 6 might finally reveal him. The plot of Episode 6 mentions Roger discovering the identity of the enigmatic Knuckle V. The Portuguese are also thought to be responsible for Singapore's name, which roughly translates to, "You arrived there and it's not what you had expected." This could be a reference to Bree's new position as she would be working in a male-dominated industry and, if her co-workers are anything like her employer, they will undoubtedly be sexist. Let's take a look at the preview to see what the new video reveals. Bree and Roger open the video by receiving a letter from Jamie and Claire in which they discover that Bree's parents are in Fort Ticonderoga, even though we already knew they were on their way there from the previous episode. The beginnings of the fight is then introduced. There's going to be trouble here, I just have a feeling. Then, as Bree walks into the office for the first time, she only notices old guys looking at her strangely. She is the new inspector, and I'm certain they won't enjoy her ordering them around. While Claire is treating the sick as a surgeon, Jane collects a group of soldiers and alerts leaders that they are in danger of attack. A man she reports to feels he is a wonderful scene features young Ian and Rachel Hunter. You were all told that there would be chemistry between these two, but I'm also worried that young Ian won't get too close to anyone because you are all aware of Archbug's promise to steal something of value from young Ian. I'm worried that the bond between young Ian and Rachel will be ruined by Archbug. The episode summary is also included, but Ticonderoga doesn't really get much more out of it. The trailer then ends with an abundance of stills from various action scenes. The American side doesn't appear prepared for the attack, and the British are here. Jamie and Claire are ready for the anticipated British assault. It's wonderful that Brianna at least earns the respect of her co-workers, but that's about it. Roger studies time travel while Brianna does. Unquestionably, the following episode will also be excellent. Even though I'm not sure whether Buck will be in this episode and I'm not sure why he traveled to the future, I'm interested to see him. What could he possibly want? What do you think about this? Have you been relishing the season thus far? What will happen in episode 5? Please let me know in the comments section below if you'd want to see more content like this. Don't forget to share and like this one as well. I'll be right back.